And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Outside Ingram. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Fires at the elbow, and he gets the bucket.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram, totally under control.
And Shams, with younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Quickly drives in, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. And can anyone stop this team right now? They've won a stunning 25 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch. And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And the basket by MP. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready, and in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Sean. Oh, count it!
Wow! His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Ingram with the ball. MP's there. Off the mark. Making him 5 for 6 now.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And Charlotte, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Ingram in his last outing with 12 points. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges, and Green is subbed in for Mann. And for some reason, he decided to foul there. Miles Bridges checked in for Plumlee. MP comes in for Green. And it's Mann in for Connaughton. The Raptors also with a sub. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Chums, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, VA felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year. And devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. In situations like these, only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. And it's MP in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Salon, he's checked in for Bridges. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
From deep, MP sinks it.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Back to quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Salon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, Chums, you know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Chums with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Hits the trifecta.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Dick. Outside Ingram to win the run. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
A nice shot by MP.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Ingram. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Ingram's got 25 points in the game.
Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water. And when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
This one for 3. Brandon Ingram. That one's good. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for Charlotte. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Taking a look at the Raptors, hard to tell if this team had the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hornets. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Here's Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dick's got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside Ingram. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte leading by 9. Whoa! MP getting out in front on the break.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on MP. MP against Ingram. Up and in on the layup. Ingram's got 30 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the Hornets, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Dick's got space. The rebound by Bridges.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And the pass to MP. And Charlotte, another 3.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jakob Pirtle.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
On defense, Charlotte. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Ingram. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
He got it again! Sensational!
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Brian?
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
A deep 3 from him. Oh, ring it up from long distance.
Limitless range.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Barnes finds Dick. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And that one's good. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Green's checked in for man. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili comes in for Pirtle, and it's R.J. Barrett in for Ingram. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Green, the pass to MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Barrett for three. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Bridges on the double. Barrett passes to Quickly. And again, Toronto, no good. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Pass to Green. MP way outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Barrett. Barnes passes to Dick. Outside Barrett. Will it go? Unable to get that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Charlotte on top, opening up a huge gap. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Barrett. Dick, he's checked in for Walter. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Shed. We've got Josh Green. MP is out there with Williams. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
That's a terrific decision right there. Ingram surveyed the defense off of that screen, but eventually called his own number. And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Barnes finds Ingram. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got 15 points in just the second half.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
MP shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Quickly. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Outside Barnes. 4-3. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte another 3.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Toronto passing it around. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Frank, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And Charlotte making a change here. Solange checked in. The 3 from Quickly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Quickly with the ball. Outside Ingram. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. 46 points for Brandon Ingram. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
From deep, MP. Good. He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now MP. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Quickly against Green. Back to Quickly to the left wing. Amukelishvili, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And another one! And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Outside Dick, wide open. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
MP scanning the floor. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty incredible. I'm sorry, I'm not usually at a loss for words, but I'm not sure what to say right now.
Understandable. Congratulations.
Actually,
back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer.
I've heard from a few sources close to his camp.
Game last night.